Hey Eric, how are you?
Hey Mauricio, I'm doing well. It's a sunny day here in Barcelona, Colombia.
Awesome. So we're here to talk about the construction project going on at the Botero Coffee headquarters in Colombia. It's pretty exciting for us. We're going to be building this warehouse. So I'll kick it off to you though. What's up with this construction project? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? Kind of like just give me the background about the reasons why we're about to start a project here.
So we own and operate a dry mill here in Barcelona, Colombia. A dry mill takes coffee in parchment form or pergamino in Espanol, and we process it ourselves to the point where it is green coffee, café verde o almendra. And as part of that process of milling coffee for clients, we need to store coffee for our clients as well. And right now we have much more milling capacity than we have storage space. So we are building a new warehouse on property to increase the amount of storage space that we have for clients who may need to storage very large amounts of coffee with us, tens of thousands of kilograms per client.
Wow, tens of thousands. So any specific requirements on how they need their coffee stored and any kind of differentiators and maybe what we're doing versus what we've seen in the past that our improved storage facility will have.
So the storage facility will have a very efficient layout, and every single bag of coffee will be stored above ground on pallets. It's important to keep the coffee above ground so that no excess moisture gets into each bag of coffee before it reaches our customer. The additional space is going to be approximately 1,200 square feet of storage and 5 meters of vertical space, so we can stack many coffee bags within the space.
Awesome. How much does one of these projects cost? You know, construction costs are always a question we have. How much building things in Colombia might be much more affordable than what we're used to here in the United States. What's kind of a basic breakdown of what this is going to cost?
So initially with this project, we reached out to three different Colombian contractors to do it, and we got quotes ranging back from 32 million pesos to 50 million pesos, which for people in the U.S., that is in between 8,000 and around $12,500. So these quotes, while normal for the U.S., were far out of the range for normal for that size of building and this specific style of construction we're going with, which is just steel columns, steel roofs, and aluminum siding all the way around. So we have actually decided to take this undertaking ourselves. We have two engineers working on the products, working on the specifications for this warehouse to ensure that is completely safe and structurally sound. But we are going to do the majority of the construction ourselves, all of the workers here at BCC.
So you're gonna roll up your sleeves and start doing some welding, start doing some steel cutting.
Exactly. Hopefully today, after we take many measurements just to make sure that everything is accurate, we are going to start cutting the steel columns and steel reinforcements to size today. So exciting things coming.
I hear some birds chirping in the background. They are going
Yeah,
to
that
town.
birds are always chirping in the background here on site. We are located in between multiple coffee fields and pineapple fields in a very agricultural forward community. The majority of the land surrounding the town of Barcelona is agricultural and farmland. And actually, our facility is on a converted old finca or farm that we have renovated and modified to serve as a coffee milling facility.
Awesome. What's unique about where we're building this bodega or warehouse? Give a little background of like where the actual physical site that'll be built on and what its past life was.
So the past life of the bodega, it was an old drying bed for natural process coffees. So farmers would take their coffee cherries and spread them out evenly on a large concrete pad to be able to dry over a process of 7 to 14 days, depending on humidity levels, depending on grain size of the coffee itself, and depending on other environmental factors, such as the amount of sun that the coffee gets on each particular day. We are using that existing concrete slab, but we have removed the roof structure that farmers, in the case of rain, rains a lot here, we are very close to the equator. In the case of rain, the farmers would pull a roof structure, a movable roof structure on slides over the coffee so that they could protect it from having moisture reintroduced during the drying process. We have removed that, put that to the side, and now we are just using the existing concrete foundation and building everything from the foundation up.
That's awesome. Awesome. All right. So what's next after this gets done? What's kind of one of the other wish list construction projects we're looking at doing?
Ideally, so I'm here in the clubhouse of BCC right now. This is where we do all of our roasting, product testing, cupping, etc. In the future, we'd very much like to have a dedicated interior space, temperature-controlled space, for purposes of meetings, cuppings, storing, valuable coffee equipment, and storing all of our varietals of coffee that are, in a finished form, either in green or roasted. That is one of the buildings we'd like to do, as well as we'd like to, in the future, build multiple rooms on site for BCC USA team members to stay in, as well as to potentially house employees in the future. Because housing, while very affordable in the community of Barcelona, it actually makes us a much more attractive employer if we're able to provide housing as well as salary to these employees, to
Right.
not only to provide them above market rate salaries, but also reduce their expenses. It makes us much more valuable and differentiates us as an employer down here.
Awesome, man. All right. Thanks for the update. We'll do maybe an update later this week to see what kind of progress we made on that construction project.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thanks, man.
Bye.